Behind me, you see a picture of the clinical center at NIH in Bethesda, Maryland. And I spent some time there in 1962. That's in my books. And that followed my expulsion from William and Mary in 1961. That was a time 15, 16 years after the end of World War II, people thought a lot differently. I think, I grew up in an area, I think what was expected of me or demanded of me was kind of two-pronged. On the one hand, yeah, I'm responsible for my own choices, for whether I study for a test and make a good grade or not. That grades were kind of my currency then. I'm responsible if I get behind the wheel of a car and when I've been drinking or something and cause an accident, or if I don't pay my bills, those are the obvious things. But in another sense, the way the thinking was then, it was very important that I fit into the community in such a way as that I can be part of it if something happens. And in those days, just 15 years after a major war, and then we had the Korean War too, for that matter, people were a lot more aware that things can happen suddenly and challenge them in ways that they're not expecting. And so it does kind of explain tribalism in a way, many throughout history. And of course, we're familiar with this from the Bible and religious texts and so forth. But many tribes or groups of people, they're very closely knit. They integrate their sense of personality, their personhood, and sexuality, and their ability to respond to things, and marriage and that kind of thing, with the expectations of them.